Good morning, Pisces. How we doing this morning? Pisces, don't forget to wear your mask and wash your hands. Please do that. I love you all. Pisces, also, thank you for all those who like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you a million. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. Pisces, thank you for all those who go on my web and purchase my jewelry. This is my jewelry here. Okay, all my jewelry, ankle bracelets. I have to make some more. All right, my Palo Santo. All right, my sage. And the good thing about my sage is that after I make them, you can unwrap them and they don't come apart. See that? Ain't that cute? They don't come apart. And this is the root. They do not come apart. So, thank you for all those who go in there and purchase my jewelry line and also my Palo Santo, my oils to make your own product. All right. Soon I will be revealing what I got for you. I don't want to tell you right now what I'm going to be doing, but once I get it done, I will show you what else I have for you. There is also for you to make money. All right. You know, I'm the kind of person that I don't just tell you to buy from me. I want you to also be able to make money off of my products. I have oils, any kind of oils you want. As I always told y'all, all right. Also, if you, if you're going through something and you want to know how, you're not feeling right, you don't know what's going on, I can tell you things to do to get rid of this energy that you have. So if anybody ever wants to know what to do about bad energy around you and things that you can do for yourself, not only taking salt baths, but a little bit further than that, okay? I can tell you if you want to know what to do about certain things. All right? Sometimes we get into this place in our life that we don't know exactly how to get rid of these energy that are around us. And God knows when to talk to you, and I want you to know that sometimes, and I'm talking to myself too, I wake up at a certain time at night, and you need to know that when you wake up at a certain time at night, and you wake up every day around that same time, it just wakes you up. There are angels, there are archangels, there are spirits that are waking you up, and especially if you are going through a situation in your life. And when you wake up at that certain time, ask God, the more powerful, because God is over all, to give you light and insight or answers to whatever you're seeking that is keeping you in this cloud. Because when you wake up at a certain time, you don't just wake up because. There's a reason why you're doing that. So be very aware of you and your spirits. And that's the problem. We always want the out of us, what we can see and feel, all right, and what hurts us or mislead us or whatever situation you get into that is draining you from your energy and your spirits. That's when we can sit real still because we're not ourselves, okay? So make sure you start listening to all of that is around you, especially when you're sleeping and when your body's calm. That's when the spirits are around you, all right? So remember that. And it's all kinds of spirits, because all spirits are not good spirits. So remember that too. Depends on how you feel. And if you ever come and you feel like something is just not right, and it doesn't feel good to you while you sleep, you always rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And that's what you say. You're not bigger than Jesus. Get away from me and it will go. Okay, I'm a very spiritual person, and my mother was the highest priestess, and she was a doctor in spirits. Okay, so I'm telling you that. And if you're not Puerto Rican, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you are, you would know. Okay, and that's where I learned a lot from, how to cleanse my body from anything that is wearing me down. Okay, and I also ask God to, every night I ask God if it's anything that I have done to anyone, all right, that have offended anyone, or I put someone in a space in their life where I truly hurt them. I always ask God to forgive me for everything that I've done. And it's important that you do that, okay? Even if you told the person over and over, you don't have to keep telling somebody over and over the same thing. And you don't have to tell God the same thing over and over. He listens. He knows. All right? He knows you better than you know yourself. All right, so something fell here. Okay. My Palo Santo fell, but I don't want my dog to be chewing it either. All right, so let's get started with this reading. I want you all to know that I love you all. And whoever get private readings from me know that my private readings are very spiritual, and I don't put no time on my readings. And that's what makes me different than most. I don't charge you $65 or $60, $50 for 20 minutes or whatever. I don't do that. All right? So to each his own. And believe me, I don't knock nobody's hustle. It's none of my business how you do your own business. All right? So let's start the reading. I'll ask God and all the archangels and those who have passed over if they come next our reading. All right, these are Archmichael cards, and I love reading these cards. All right, you know Archmichael's my baby. The first card you got is Justice, Libra. The second card you got is the Two of Cups. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, so you know we always do the past, the present, and the future. One more. You got the Hierophant, and I want to give one more for. I want to do one more to answer where you at and how you feel in your heart. Oops, it's too many. Overall. All right. So, Justice, Libra, balancing. Seeing things black and white, seeing it for what it is. Trying to make sense of when you go to court. They listen to the whole trial or whatever the case is. And you have all kinds of people. You got people on this side and that side. And at the end, the judge, the highest priest, makes the decision. All right? And so let's go with that. So you got justice here. And the thing about this is that everything has to be balanced. All right? Everything. You must balance things in your life. All right? Be practical, okay? Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all the sides of the situation. Both sides, just not your side, their sides too. You will win if you precision is one of integrity. If you believe in your heart, Pisces, that whatever you've been through, or if you believe that you coming from a deep part in your heart that you know what you did, and you've done enough about the situation, or you feel like it ain't no win here, but you come from a good place in your heart, that means you must balance yourself. You can't weigh yourself down. And I'll tell you something, Pisces, we're very impatient people. And sometimes we want things to work, but it don't work out the way we want it to. So look at it on both sides. Look at the situation for what it is. And give it time. And give yourself time to move and be better. And believe in you, because no one can tear you down. I don't care what the situation is. Okay, no one tear you down. And it tears you down. That's the problem. But no one can tear you down, but we allow a situation to tear us down. And we forget how strong, how beautiful, how powerful we really are as human beings. Okay? But you got to come from a place in your heart that you see it in the right way. And you don't just see it, oh, my way is right and their way was wrong. You see it both ways, even if it's killing you. See it for what it is. See it for what it is. And you know something? Sometimes it's just not meant to be. And sometimes you can love someone. Love them. But it's not meant to be. And I don't mean where you break up with them and you get back with them and you break up and you get, no, I'm talking about you can love someone. But it's not meant to be. And so, what are you going to go tear each other apart? Speak bad about each other? No. Let it go and let it be. Everyone, both sides know what is going on. And then the people that you talk to, and they're your friends, they see it as being on your side. But no, we don't have to do that. We need to see it within ourselves for what it really is. Not everybody that ain't got shit to do with it. Not what we tell people that ain't got nothing to do with it. But what we believe in our hearts, no matter how bad it was, your heart is your heart. You understand? And everything in life, it's not meant to be, but you can't help who you love. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Do you understand? And you must let it go. And that's it. And I tried very hard not to speak about how I used to be, like tell you about how bad things were. No, I see it just the way it is. All right, just the way it is. How I feel about a situation, and maybe they don't see it how I see it. Okay, but that's how I see it. I can't make nobody see something the way I want them to see it. Because that's why we're two human beings living in two separate bodies. Whatever's going to be for you, it's going to be. You don't have to work hard and do anything harder. You got to learn to love yourself like you would love them. And if you love yourself the way you love other people, you're going to be good. And that's the problem, Pisces. We come with the heart. We come with the cups. That is us. No other sign has it. We have it. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have the heart. But out of all the signs, Pisces, we are the worst when it comes to loving. Because we can love someone more than we love ourselves. We will give our soul to a person. How the fuck you gonna give your soul to a person? The only person you can give your soul to is the creator that created you, that's getting, who makes the decision of when you come in this world and when you go. That's the only person. And the only one that awaits you is yourself. Do you understand? And I know I make a lot of sense to you. How many relationships you've been through that you thought you was in love? And some people, I'm going to say it to you, some people can't help who they love, because some people fall in love with a person for years and years. And even though it doesn't even work out, they still love this person. They can't help it. Even though they can be with someone else, you still love this person. And you can't help it. You wonder why. But why? Because you must learn to love and let live. Who knows what can happen along the way? But in the meantime, don't kill yourself and stress yourself out. Learn to love yourself more than you can love anyone. And I mean anyone, because God is the mighty God. And he's the one that you love with all, with everything you have. And the reason why you don't even know how to love him is because you can't see him or feel him. Because if God was walking on this earth like you and I, in humans, it'd be a different story. And we still would have people that wouldn't love him. We still have people like that. Because you better believe one thing, the devil stays alive, just like God. And that's why you got people that worship the devil. And you got people that worship God. And I say that to tell you to follow your spirit and not the humans. To balance yourself with integrity. See it both ways. If you know people can't help who they love, and don't live in a delusional world that you was with a person that was with two different people, you and someone else. And guess what? They love both of y'all. Why would you get mad? Because you thought that they just loved you. That's why people always be in love triangles. Because they don't know what they want or who they want. And then they wind up hurting people along the way. And it's sad when you have kids involved. It's really sad because some of us have kids involved and some of us don't. But you can't help it. You cannot let no one control you. Wherever they at is where they want to be. And you can't control that. Control your own life and balance it. And don't get mad. Don't get mad at them. Let it be. Because you cannot control who someone loves. Do you understand? Balance it. The next card you got, the first card you got is Justice. And you must balance this. And you must see things in black and white. All right? In black and white. In both situations. You may want something, but you want it. Someone so bad that you got to let things breathe. Give people space and grow from it. God knows who, in the time that you give them space, who else you may meet. But do you give yourself that space? That's the problem. We don't give ourselves a space because we want it our way. All right? You must balance this, and I'm saying it again, balance it. And have integrity within yourself. All right? Stand up for what you believe. If you believe that you deserve better, then love yourself, honor yourself, and respect yourself. You don't have to tear no one down. Just move on with your life. Live your life. It's always love. And don't you ever forget that. Love is love. And it's always going to be someone that's going to love you. You got the Two of Cups. Falling in love or the resistance of a relationship, a romance relationship, or forgiveness and the ending of a challenge. It's changing gifts. Don't give up on people you love. Falling in love is a beautiful thing. Falling in love. Balancing your life and falling in love. Do things with integrity. But it says falling in love. And you know falling in love is so beautiful. It makes you feel, oh my God, beautiful. You can't wait to see that person. You can't wait to be with them. All right? Or something that is gonna, or a person that is resurface back into a romance in a relationship. Or it can mean forgiveness and the ending of a challenge. Maybe you're going through with a situation with a person and it was a challenge, but it's saying that it's an ending of this challenge. Okay? And you are exchanging gifts with this person. It says don't give up on people you love. So it's telling you don't give up on this person, but be balanced. Do things with integrity, not to tear nobody down, no matter what happens. Okay? I feel like, Pisces, you're being stubborn. I feel like you're not bending. You're standing for what you believe, and I love that. Because before it was different. But now you stand for what you believe. See, sometimes you have two people who, and I see it here because you got the Justice. So you got a person here that's real stubborn, okay, who would sit there and not speak to you. And they don't care because they wait for you to call or the text or whatever it is, but they standing in their truth. And so are you. So you got two people here going through this. I'm not calling him, I'm not calling her. I believe she did this and I believe he did this. Okay? So you got the scales and the scales are just like this because neither one of y'all are doing shit. All right? Because y'all both are standing in your truth. And that's the way it is. But y'all do it with integrity. And Pisces, we can be fearless and not knowing that we can really hurt someone. Even though the situation, it may be them doing something to you that you didn't like, but we can really go far in. And please don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Let things balance itself, and it will. All right? It doesn't make you win or lose because you picked up the phone or you text them or whatever. Because sometimes we get so tired of doing for a person that we like, we ain't doing this shit no more. Because what do people say? If someone calls you, it's because they think of you. If they don't call you, it's because they don't give a shit about you. And you better remember that. I had someone tell me that. And that's something that stayed in my head. I said, why didn't you call me? He says, because I'm not thinking about you. And it stuck in my head. And that's the way I look at things. But I know that whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And God puts you there so that you can see if you really like everything about that person. Do you like how they live? Do you like the way they react if they got kids? Do they live with their parents? And if they live alone, how are they? What kind of habits they have? How do they treat you? Do they treat you good? Or there ain't no balance? You do more for them than they will ever do for you. How is this person with you? Because that's what you need to know to balance it. Because if you can write a list of a person and find all the things that you do for them and they don't even do for you, on even the way they live, how they treat you, would it be worth it to go back to a situation that is not even worth you being in? Because justice is being served here. And then you got someone that's offering you the cup. Things must change here. Because it's the end of a challenge of this falling in love and being with a person. Okay? I feel like through everything you've been through, you're like a hermit now. You're like, I'm just going to stick to myself. And I feel like the hermit should have been Pisces. All right? The hermit should have been Pisces. And that's no lie. But they didn't give it to us. All right? They gave it to Virgo. But we should have been the hermit. Because we're like that. We're to ourselves. We can go in hermit mode real quick. Time spent in peace, meditation, and meaningful solution. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual. Okay? Someone is coming to you for spiritual advice, a spiritual mentor, self-discovery, discovering who you are. What is the purpose in this relationship? What was it? Was it worth it? Are you balancing it? Is that what you want to do? You want to balance all of this off? Because when you get the justice card, honey, what part you play in this? You know? What part do you play in this justice? It's I feel like you got the justice. Your good karma is delightful, loving, and it can be the most motivating teacher for you because it's teaching you, all right? The natural law of balance in the karma, trust, wisdom, legal matters. Are you going through a legal matter? Fairness, cause of effect, integrity, persevere, accountable, holding someone accountable for what they did to you, all right? The justice asks you to learn from your past experience, the good and the bad, and be fair. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about being perfect, but about fairness and honesty. It's the highest light that is being clear to you of your emotion and your intentions. And it's asking you to be realistic about the cost and effort of your thoughts and your actions. Be realistic about what is going on here. Okay? Be honest with yourself about what is really going on here. Be true to yourself. See it for what it is. Learn from it. Okay? Learn from the situation. You know, seek that balance to grow with both positive and the shadow and learn from the many different parts of you. It's teaching you. And you got to look at it as a teaching. It's teaching you a lesson here about this relationship. It's teaching you the lesson that you must learn. It's a lesson that you have to learn from this relationship. Your heart is open and filled with love. A new connection, a new romance, relationship, friendship, seeking a love and hope, and a newfound emotion awakens the heart. Positive outcome, once some blossom created. Okay? A message of a vibration, of a new beginning. The Ace of Cups marks a loving relationship, emotions, connection, a deep feeling of love and friendship. Your emotions are powerful, magnetic. Your abilities to call and explore this feeling. So I feel like you learn from a situation that you've been through. Okay? You have learned from the justice, a situation that you've been through. It's asking you, it can be someone new, or looking at this situation. You've learned from this relationship that made you learn something about you. Okay? Someone wants to give you their cup, but I feel here like you have to learn from justice to the hermit and then the love in the middle. It showed that you went through something that brought you to learn a part of you from a lesson that was taught from this relationship. And it doesn't mean that you can't open up your heart to someone else. Don't close yourself off because you went through it with someone and you don't want to see no one else because you, even though you say, I don't want to be with this person, you're saying that, but in your heart you do. So you have to learn from a relationship here. And it seems like you don't want to move on from it because you got the hermit. All right? You're stuck in a situation here with a person because you got the hermit. And you're going in hermit mode. And when you go in hermit mode, it's like everything around you, I don't give a fuck who you see or who you trying to replace somebody with. Your heart is your heart. It's a lesson that is here for you to learn from. Because justice is learning from a situation. It ain't no way in hell you can go to court and they put you in jail and you're not in jail thinking about why you in there. Everybody in there is in jail. They in there for a reason. They not in there because of no reason. You go in there, you start thinking what you did and how you can correct what you did. That's what it's about. And I've been there and I know. They don't put you in there for no reason. They put you in there, you're away from people you love. You can't get to the people you love. You can't pick up the phone and call people that easy and people accept your phone calls. You don't have everything you had when you was out here. So you learn because you don't want to be in that situation ever again. So you learn from it and you come out here and you start seeing things different. And some of us come out, we come back to the same person we was with. And then we learn again that it ain't supposed to be there. And then what? You're learning from this, and this person hurt you. You hurt them. Whatever it was, y'all hurt each other. Some way, somehow. You go into separation with this person. And then you go into the hermit mode because you're like, well, he ghosted me. Or he started seeing someone else. Okay? And you're like really feeling this separation because you really care for this person. Okay? And I'm saying it doesn't mean that the person always was wrong. It might have been you. But now this separation, you don't want nobody. It's got to be, I don't give a fuck how much you try to replace a person. Until it's over. All right? Until it's over between you and that person and literally over out of your system, it's not over. Somebody can tell Pisces, I'm over you. But Pisces, until you say it's over, it's not over. And that's crazy. But that's the way we are. And so you go into this hermit mode, and that's the way you stay. So you accept this person back for what? Because that's where you are at. And until that person come back, you will play with people, whatever, but it don't mean shit. You don't, or some of y'all, I don't want to see nobody, but I don't. And then you tell me, you get readings and you say, but I don't want to see nobody and I'm not going to take him back because he did this. You's a fucking liar. You's a fucking liar. You are on hermit mode because you're hurt. And as soon as this person come back to talk to you, believe in me, you'll be back with him. And I'm only being honest. And you call me a liar if you want. You call me anything you want. But ain't nobody going to tell me that they broke up with somebody and never went back to them. Especially if you got kids by them. It'll take you a hot fucking minute to get over them. And that's where you at right now. I mean, where you was. Let's see where you at right now. You need to learn. It's a lesson here to be learned. And maybe both of y'all need some time apart. I don't know. Look at this. You can't make this shit up. You got the hermit again. On another different card deck. which means you are on hermit mode. You are into yourself, and while you're going through this, you're going to move on to make your money. You're going to move on to do something to take your mind away from this. And that's what it is. You got the Ace of Wands. That's when you start working your magic. In what? In creating, being very creative, making your money. And that's what you're doing. You're moving on and trying to block this, and you're getting into your money now because you're in hermit mode. And what you say is, I'll make my money. But, baby, listen to me. Whatever you're going through, the key is there. It ain't nothing stopping you. The key is there. All you got to do is open up that door and see the light. And see the light. You're not going to beat yourself down. You can see the light. There is a light. There's a light. And it will always be a light. Now, when you want to turn on that light and see it, that's on you. But there's a light, right? Because you got the hermit twice here. But on this hermit, the lantern's here, so you're there. You're not such in pain like you was before. Okay? It's pushing you to be your best. That's what it's doing. Pushing you to be your best. And I know that you are the best. All right? You're rooting, when you see the Ace of Wands, you are rooting your roots as a new idea, a new seed, potential, to arrival, inspiration, creating, mirroring like a nature. You're going into your consciousness, for all the things, the ability to manifest anything you want. You're starting to move on, but you still feeling this. You still feeling this Five of Pentacles, okay? You still feel this. Right here you got the Hermit again. You got Virgo. Then you got the Ace of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And now you got the Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You got everybody here. All right? But now you got the Five of Pentacles. You know, you're in this hermit mode. You went into yourself. It's just you. You can do anything you want because you got the Ace of Wands. All right? You're manifesting something. All right? It's a lights all over you. These lights. These look like they Christmas lights to me. All right? Look what you got in the middle. You open up your crown. Right? You're sitting there thinking, your eyes are closed. Because you're going within yourself. All right? But it's something you want to do. You're creating this. But at the same time, you got the Five of Pentacles. Open the door and activate that damn door. Open the door for this new magic opportunity. Are always there for you. Whatever you're going through, you need to know. Financially, you're there. You open up that door. Whatever you've been through with a person, go into your creativity. Open up your door. Take the space to be creative And I mean create it, open it, activate that. And you're going to see yourself so busy that you ain't going to have time to think about nobody. And believe me when I tell you, and guess what? Everything will fall into place. Because right now, you're being very creative to move away for something that you just see it like it's not growing. A relationship that is not growing. A relationship that is, it needs to be put on the back burner like I said. And let that shit calm down. And what you need to do is, you in this hermit, you in the house, why don't you start doing shit and making money? Why don't you do that? I keep telling y'all this. The car keeps coming out the same car over and over and over. It's telling you. What the hell's wrong with y'all? Make some money. Do something besides sitting there worrying about bullshit. Me going out, getting drinks, getting fucked up with my friends ain't going to take my mind off of where my heart is at. So why the fuck am I going to sit in a bar or hang out with people to take my mind away? I'm going to sit my ass at home and start making my candles, making my sage, doing my jewelry. Oh yes, I am. I'm being creative. I'm moving on to doing things that is going to make me happy and get me out of the situation that I'm in my house. In my head, I'm in a situation that I need to get the fuck up out of that shit. And the best way that I've ever learned to do that is make my money. Take care of myself. Get some of this weight off of me. Nurture my soul. Meditate. Listen to meditation movie, songs. Listen to Bible verses while I work. Yes. And that's what you need to do. Activate it. Okay? Financial and health difficulties. Feeling left out. Okay? Worrying about your security or a change to clear the energy, the blockage. Because what you're doing is you are blocking your blessings by sitting there worrying about shit. There is so many dick out here and pussy out here, whatever. Honey, y'all better get with that shit. That ain't the only damn person out here. If that person don't love you, somebody else will. And don't get it twisted. I don't give a fuck. The world don't stop because one person don't care about you or they don't know what they want. The world must go on. And believe me, it's other people you gonna look at it. It'll be someone else. I don't understand something. Some people will be in a relationship for 1 year and their whole world revolves around 1 year relationship. It's crazy to me. It took me 28 years to get over somebody. And I know one thing, I'm not going to let no 28 years follow me again because I ain't got 28 more years to live like that. And y'all look at, oh, well, I was with him a year. I don't give a fuck. A year, and how much of the year they, girl, please. It's a lot more out there than you worrying about somebody. When they ain't worrying about you, they done moved on. The 6 of Wands. They looking at you, parading you because you finally get your shit right. Thank God. The King of Swords. The highest priest. And there you go. Thank you, Jesus. This person sees you. This is, honey, you're going to come out of the situation you're in. But I feel like this person sees you like you are the shit. And I know you are. Honey, they are parading you. They are happy for your accomplishment. You are being known for what you do. Somebody here is being paraded for everything they did and acknowledged for what you have done, honey. People are looking at you and saying, you made it, Miss Lisa. You made it, Pisces. You've made it. Okay? You a badass success. And that's what I said. Turn your worries about a relationship that is not there with you right now. Turn that shit into your money. And once you do that, you're going to forget about a lot of shit. You will be able to move around and motivate yourself to be what you want to be because you're not sitting there thinking about it. You're being creative, but you have to activate it all to make it go. You can't sit there, oh, well, he's calling me. Well, he didn't call me today. And I don't know if I should. Girlfriend, please, get your shit popping. Because here, you've been notarized for everything you did. People are looking at you like you the badass one. You accomplished being seen. Becoming an influence, victorious. All right? Badass on you doing shit. Working towards a final coming into your success. You are seeing your fruits. You're celebrating your wins. Beautiful shit. Give yourself permission to bark into a warm glow of accomplishment and allow the support from your community around you to witness and appreciate the progress you have made. Do you understand? Get going. Get it popping. You got this King of Swords. Honey, you done came into Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got here this Six of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And you got a lot of that shit around you. Okay? But you got this King of Swords. And this King of Swords don't play. He stands up for what he believes. Everything must make sense. And then maybe you turning into this King of Swords where you're looking at things in a whole different way. You're standing up for what you believe in. It's got to make sense to you. You see things that you want receipts for. They can't play you. Why? Because now you're not in your heart, you in your thoughts. You know what you know. And that's the importance that you know what you know. People are looking at you. They looking at you. They happy for you. Okay? Why? Because you know your worth now. Because you took your heart and you, just like I said, you took your heart, you went to the bank, you said to the teller, can you please put this my heart in the safe and give the keys to God? Because God knows who he's going to give your heart to. But in the meantime, look at you. Right? Look at you. The King of Swords. You're not playing anymore. You're standing like that man. You got that look like I'm the boss. You're not playing. You don't have your swords up because you can cut motherfuckers off. But you're looking at it the same way they was looking at it. You have become them. You come to, and it's a shame that Pisces gotta, because we're the giving people, we're good people. But we got to put our swords up, honey, and know that we cannot give people our all. You can't do that because when you give people your all, you get fucked. So you must become the King of Swords and stand up for what you believe in. Because that's going to make you cold as fucking ice. And if you love, you're not going to sit there and give it all to them. You're going to give them what they deserve from you. Do you understand? They want you to be a friend. Well, be a fucking friend. But don't give them your all. And stand up for that shit. Okay? You come to the highest priest. You know something. You know it. You feel it. Your intuitions don't lie to you. You keep your own secrets to yourself. But you know what you know. And You're sitting down, honey. You ain't standing up no more. You got that paperwork in your hand. You got all the information that you need. Everything. The waters is calm. You sitting there like you are not the fucking one to fuck with. You know what you know. And one thing for sure is, you're the highest priestess. You pick yourself. You see things for what it is. And you got a lot of swords. You got the Justice. You got the King of Swords. You got, you got Pentacles. You got your money here. Shit is rocking with you. And I don't know. I don't know who is this Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I don't know who the hell this is. This winging around here. But you got wands, a lot of wands here. You got Pentacles. You got everybody in your card reading. Everybody. Everybody's in your card reading. When I mean everybody, everybody. And you can't, you know, the bottom line of it is, you are coming to be this, being parade for what you believe in. And people are acknowledging you. They're loving you. The King of Swords, you becoming, if it's this Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you already know they serious. And that's exactly what you need to be. Fucking serious. Because you, the highest priest, you see it all for what it is. They can't hide shit from you. Because you already know. And that's what's coming to you. You don't even see this because right now, you in the hermit mode because of a relationship that's making you understand who you are and seeing the truth and making you go within and learn yourself and balance and respect yourself. Because if you get locked up, you're going to go to jail and you're going to realize what you did. You're going to have time to sit there and think about it. Because everybody in there doing time for something. They're not in there not doing time. They all committed a crime. So once they sentence you, you go where you go and you got time to sit there and think about what you did. And that's what it is. You need to think about what you did or what took place in this situation. Because it's just not one person. Okay? You can't be so dumb and not open up your eyes to what is here. Because it's between a relationship that started this whole shit off. And then you went into the hermit. But you went in from the hermit from the beginning and you went back into the hermit where you at right now. But you see the light on what you need to do. You are creating something new, something that will make you money. It's something that you can do. But now, you still, even though you're making money, you're moving on and doing stuff, you still feel like stuck. Feeling sorry for what? Open up the fucking door because the light is there. And once you open up that door, it ain't no stopping you. You're going to be known for what you do. And you know why? The birds are so beautiful outside. I got to go feed them. Because you being seen. Badass motherfucker. You being seen for what you do. Because now you're not thinking like you used to. Everything is making sense and everything got to have receipts. Not playing no more. This person knows you're not playing. Or whoever it is, they know you're not playing. They see you in a different way. Why? Because you're the highest priest. You're the highest priest, honey. Baby, I'm doing a reading. Call me back. Okay? You're the highest priest. And that's what it's about. Do you understand? Seeing your worth. Seeing things for what it fucking is and can't nobody lie to you. Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or anyone else. But come out of this shadow that you're in. Life does not end because you're going through something. It's telling you to activate the part of you that's everything. And when you activate that, you ain't got time to worry about no damn body. Do you understand? Because you're making your money. You're helping people in ways that you don't even know. You're not sitting there focusing on one thing that's bringing you down. You're focusing on you, who you are. I love you all. I'll talk to you later.